Imagine this. You're sitting down to dinner, a steaming plate in front of you. But instead of the familiar aroma of a comforting meal, your nostrils are assaulted by a pungent, almost offensive odor. Your stomach churns, your eyes water, and a primal sense of nope washes over you. This, my friend, is the world of horrific food dishes that push the boundaries of taste and redefine the very concept of edible. From the depths of human ingenuity to the far corners of cultural traditions, these culinary creations are not for the faint of heart. But fear not. Even the most squeamish among us will find something fascinating in the stories behind these bizarre delicacies. So, buckle up and prepare to embark on a gastronomical adventure unlike any other. Are you ready to peek into the darkest corners of the culinary world? Let's go. Our first stop on this food fright fest takes us to the beautiful island nation of Iceland. Now, Iceland is known for its stunning landscapes and rich history, but there's one dish that sends shivers down the spines of even the most adventurous eaters: hakarl. Hakarl is essentially fermented shark meat. The Greenland shark, a creature with a lifespan of over a century, is the unfortunate star of this dish. See, this particular shark's meat is poisonous when fresh due to high levels of ammonia. So, the Icelanders came up with a rather unique solution. They bury the shark whole in the ground for several months, allowing the natural bacteria to break down the toxins. After that lovely underground slumber, the shark is dug up, sliced, and hung to dry for weeks. The result? A pungent, ammonia-infused meat that some describe as having the aroma of rotten eggs and old cheese. But here's the kicker. You don't actually cook hakarl. It's eaten raw. Would you even dare to try a bite? Now, if fermented shark doesn't faze, let's move on to the sunny island of Sardinia. We encounter another contender for the most horrific food title, casu marzu. This cheese is made from sheep's milk and then left to ferment, but with a rather disturbing twist. Producers deliberately introduce live maggots to the cheese. These little guys munch on the cheese, breaking it down and supposedly enhancing the flavor. As the maggots feast, they create a creamy, runny texture and contribute a, well, let's just say unique flavor and aroma to the cheese. Some Sardinian cheese connoisseurs even consider the presence of live maggots in their casu marzu a sign of superior quality. Would you ever consider adding some wriggling protein to your next cheese platter? But wait, there's more. Now, let's travel to Southeast Asia, where we find a dish that's as visually disturbing as it is texturally unusual. Balut? Balut is a fertilized duck egg that's been incubated for a few weeks. During this incubation period, the duck embryo actually starts to develop. So, when you crack open a balut, you might see a tiny beak, feathers, and even partially formed bones. The egg is then boiled or steamed and eaten whole. The texture is often described as rubbery, and the taste, well, let's just say it's an acquired one. Balut is considered a delicacy in many parts of Southeast Asia and is believed to be an aphrodisiac and a source of strength. Would you be brave enough to try a balut, knowing what lies inside? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Venture into the heart of Mexico, and you might encounter a dish called Eskimos. These treasures are actually the larvae of giant white ants, harvested from the roots of agave plants. Eskimos are considered a delicacy in certain parts of Mexico and are often enjoyed as a filling for tacos or quesadillas. They are typically cooked in butter or oil with garlic and onions, resulting in a creamy, slightly nutty flavor. However, the visual of these translucent, wriggling larvae might be a bit too much for some. Would you be able to stomach a taco filled with ant larvae? These are just a taste of the world's most horrific foods. Each dish, however strange it may seem, tells a story. A story of cultural traditions, resourcefulness in harsh environments, and perhaps a touch of acquired taste. While these might not be on your everyday menu, they offer a fascinating glimpse into the diversity of human cuisine. So, what do you think? Are you brave enough to try any of these culinary horrors? Or would you rather stick to a nice bowl of pasta? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you're feeling truly adventurous, stick around for our next video, where we explore the chilling stories of the most horrifying leaders the world has ever forgotten. But if you prefer a more isolated adventure, click left to discover the most isolated island on Earth.